welcome back to Cyberpeace TV. This is Weekly Wraps. Fake COVID vaccine card sales ramp up on dark web. Sales and advertisements of fake vaccine cards have been spiking to new levels on the dark web, according to a report published on Wednesday by cyber threat intelligence firm Checkpoint Research. Previously, the fake certificates were primarily being sold from the US, the UK, and Germany. But Checkpoint said it's now seeing them hawked from all around the world. Norton and Avast are merging into an $8 billion antivirus empire. Norton LifeLock and Avast are merging in a deal worth more than $8 billion. The deal will see Norton LifeLock acquire all of Avast's shares and create a much larger cybersecurity firm. With this combination, we can strengthen our cyber safety platform and make it available to more than 500 million users, says Vincent Pilette, Norton LifeLock CEO. Accenture confirms Lockbit ransomware attack. Accenture on Wednesday confirmed that it was hit by a ransomware attack with a hacker group using the Lockbit ransomware, reportedly threatening to release the company's data and sell insider information. Accenture, in an emailed response to a request for information from CRN, confirmed the ransomware attack but said there was no impact on the company. Make no mistake, Pegasus episode is just the tip of the iceberg. The National Security Council Secretariat NSCS has prepared a baseline requirement for cybersecurity audits in view of the increasing threat of cyber attacks on critical infrastructure. For high-risk information structure, cyber attacks on infrastructure will have an impact on national security, public health and safety, economy, and critical operations of the government, the NSCS has said. A new phishing attack. Cybersecurity agency warns banking customers in India. The Indian Computer Emergency Response Team, CERT, the country's cybersecurity agency, in their latest advisory said that scammers are targeting banking customers in India using a novel phishing attack to collect sensitive information such as internet banking credentials, mobile number, and OTP to carry out fraudulent transactions. The advisory states that the malicious actors have abused the ngrok platform to host phishing websites impersonating internet banking portals of Indian banks. That's it from Weekly Wraps. Thank you for watching. Please do like and comment all the news that you have for us as well.